Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to debug codes in VS Code or Visual Studio Code step by step. Debugging Python code effectively involves understanding the tools and techniques that can help you identify and fix errors or issues. Using the built-in debugger in Visual Studio Code is a powerful way to accomplish this task. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use the VS Code debugger to set breakpoints, inspect variables, and step through code execution, along with some additional debugging tips. If you are a beginner to Visual Studio Code, you first set up your environment by installing Python extension for VS Code. You can watch my previous video tutorials about how to install Python extension in Visual Studio Code. Make sure you have the Python extension installed in your VS Code. This provides syntax highlighting and debugging capabilities. Once you set up the environment, you can open up your Python file. Here I'm going to open a code, which is a Python file. So this is a Python file, for example, factorial.py, which contains a Python code in this file. I'm going to show you how to break the code, the line of code, and how to debug. So first of all, what is a breakpoint? A breakpoint is a marker you set in your code to tell the debugger to pause execution at that line. For example, you can look at the red color to the left side of the code. So when you are hovering the mouse cursor, so you can see and you can move the cursor and you can see the breakpoint in each line of the code. So this is called a breakpoint. So this is a default debugger in Visual Studio Code. Whatever you are writing code using different programming language, this breakpoint is a default. I just wanna run and debug this code by breaking, for example, at this line. The code will not be executed after this line. Okay, just to debug this code, go to the top right side of the window or the code editor, and you can hover the cursor and you can see run or debug, and you can click this drop down icon, and you can see that Python debugger. So Python debugger, you can click the debug Python file. All right. So then once you click on the debug Python file, you can see those buttons on top of this editor, and you can see the green icon, which means start debugging, or you can see other buttons, for example, continue, step over. This one is a restart. If you modify something, you can restart. So once you started the debug, you can see that point is broken. So you can see the variables on the left side of the breakpoints, and you can run by starting this one, and you can see Python debugger. Okay, so before this line, you can see that the variable num and the values of that variable, and executing this code is stopped here because this is broken. The breakpoint is here, so after this line, the code will not be executed. Then variable explorer, as you can see on the left side, when the debugger hits a breakpoint, the current state of variables is displayed in the variable pane. So the current state is num, and hover over the variables, and you can see the values of that variable. For example, is 5. And the other thing is, for example, if you uh, stop this debugging and you can point out, for example, you can debug, break this line, and you can restart this, and you can see that the variable name is changing right now. It is n inside the function in this line, and the breakpoint is added here, and the variables that break and here is and the value is 5. So when I stopped this and I restart, and I can see that the code will be executed, and that's the result is this one. Factorial of 5 is 120. So set a break is very important, that used to stop the execution of the code after that breakpoint. Okay. So this is one of the a way how you can debug codes using the built-in VS Code debugger in any programming language. So by following these steps and tips, you will be well equipped to debug Python code effectively using VS Code built-in tools. So this is a simple way how you can debug your Python code using VS built-in debugger. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching now.